Before we get started with today's video, I just want to say that for now on, I will be posting new videos every single Saturday. For now on, no more ghosting you guys, disappearing for a couple months, coming back. Every Saturday we'll be posting. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys can see new videos every Saturday from here on out. What's going on, you guys? In today's video, we're going to be doing a lot of Cummins content today. We have a whole bunch of stuff to do, from tuning not only my truck back there, but tuning my dad's truck too. We got a lot of stuff going on. So if you guys are into Cummins content, hit the subscribe button, like the video, because we're gonna be doing a lot today. This will be a long video, you guys. First, let's go over all the stuff we're doing to my truck. If we step over here, we got, first off, Smarty Tuner, which actually I got this a little while ago. I already put it on the truck. Sorry, you guys, but I couldn't resist. I had to do it. So I'll go over how kind of my little review of this after we get all these parts installed, but definitely, we already got that installed, so it's already on there. Then we got this right here. We have an AFE Power Shift Logic. It's a little transmission tuner. It basically ups the line pressure, giving it more PSI, because right now, using the tuner, I can see it goes to about 99 to 100 PSI, so this is about, it says it ups the line pressure about 27 PSI, so hopefully that'll firm up the shifts and give the transmission a little better feel, maybe help it last a little bit longer. We got our Egt Sensor, we need to install that because look at this, guys, we have a brand new manifold. Reason I got this right here was because actually mine, if you look at it, I'll show you guys once we get it started on the install, I have like a crack like that big on mine. So because of that crack, I think I'm definitely probably losing some PSI, some boost pressure. Already got the engine, all that stuff all tuned, and I'll go over this and how amazing this is. And then we'll also want to get this installed. This will be a big project right here. I also have a transmission pan, but I don't think I'm going to get to that today. We got a lot of stuff to do. We'll have to do that next time, because also my dad did get a transmission pan too. He got one also. We got the same BD deep transmission pan, so whenever he does his, that's when I will do mine. As for my dad's truck here, we've been working on it for the past 2 days, or pretty much after we get off work, we've been working on it. My dad has been working up here on the top of the engine, and as you can see, let's just say this is a race truck now. Race truck only. He got everything all there. Got the plates. He went with the Monster RAM. This thing's freaking awesome. He actually just got this last piece on this morning before he went to work so he could start it up, because while he was doing all this, I was underneath the truck getting all this off. Yeah, freaking huge looking tumors we got here, just clogging up the truck. Just terrible, and now they're gonna be replaced with that right there. Very nice, much better. So once I get all this stuff on my truck installed, by then my dad will probably be home or about ready to get home, and I'll probably get started on that, because I think we have to cut this pipe right here, so he'll probably do that. I'll definitely give you guys a little startup of his truck, just to guys, show you guys what it sounds like. But other than that, we're gonna be mostly working on my truck. Do a little driving review after we get everything installed, but let's get that in the garage, and I'll do a little cold start for you guys. Guys, it is 45 degrees outside. That's definitely a little cold start there. This truck hasn't been started in about a week, and I ain't never seen smoke like that come out before. I think my batteries are actually getting low. I think I might need new batteries soon, because it did take a while there to crank over, but I think I might want to let it warm up, because I do want, because the truck will start just fine after I've driven it, an hour to work or something. It'll start up, on my way home, like, instantly. But once it sits for a couple days, you have to go one, and it only started once it started getting a little cold out. I mean, what was it, last night? I think it was the coldest night here in Arizona it's been. It was like 30, like in the low 30s or something, or mid 30s. So definitely cold out there, at least for Arizona. So we'll take this on a quick little drive, and then we'll pull it inside and be ready to start working on it. On this little drive, I'll give you a little quick review of just the Smarty, which I love, by the way, so far. I'll put the GoPro right up here next to it, which I love, by the way, so far. It's really awesome. You can see I have the throttle position down in the corner, I have the boost, I have the transmission temperature, and then I have the transmission line pressure, and then I have the current gear. But let's do a little acceleration. Not gonna get on it because it still is cold, but let's just show you guys kind of the numbers there. About 40% throttle. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'll tell you this. So far with the tuner, you can tell an immediate difference. I have it on this 60 horsepower tune, which there's a 30 horsepower under it, then a 90, then like a 120, and it goes crazy. The highest recommended for a stock transmission is the 90 horse, so I put on the 60. I think that'll be good with soft catcher. That's their like throttle response on the truck here. Let's give it a little bit of a throttle here. A little smoke. This truck, honestly, will freaking rip the tires loose now. It's insane how much this Smarty has changed the truck. It's a completely different truck. The throttle response is amazing. The truck even sounds completely different. It used to be like kind of like a clanky, like it didn't sound right, like it sounded old, worn, like it was just like going at it, but now it sounds very uniform and like it was built, like it's ready to go. It's truly a completely different truck with just the Smarty put on. And this is only the 60 horse tune. And let's give it just a little gas here, rolling, and you can see it blows a little bit of smoke there. It has some power. So far, I've only felt the transmission slip about 2 or 3 times when I was like going on it from a dead stop, like full throttle. So I try to frame, you know, against doing that, but that's why I definitely want to use the AFE transmission shift logic. I'm hoping that'll help firming up the transmission and really help the truck out. That combined with the deep transmission pan for more cooling and more rigidity in the pan, because it's a lot heavier, a lot more, you know, tough pan, so help with transmission flex. So I'm really excited. Look at that, about 18 pounds of boost there, 20 pounds of boost. You can just let off. I love it. You give they're just giving a little bit of throttle. Oh, I love it, man. I truly do love the truck. The Smarty is amazing. It's completely changed the truck. I really can't wait to get the EGT gauge, because I want to know, you know, I don't want to be pushing the truck too far, obviously, but I think once we get the shift logic on, we get the new manifold on, we'll try it again with the 60 horse, and I want to bump it up. I want to try the 90 real quick. I just want to see how it feels, and then, well, actually, I might want to try the 30 horse, because I think I'm going to use the 30 horse for towing and keep it on the 60 horse for just around town. I think that'll be a good combination for the truck. Let's get started working on it. I'm actually just going to, since now it's warmed up, I'm just going to take the cold air intake off, because we're going to need to get that off to make some room. And then I'm going to use some WD-40 on all the bolts, let that kind of soak in while I take that off. And then by the time I get that off, the engine should be cooled down and we should be ready to start ripping into it. You guys, getting under the hood here, I already sprayed all these bolts right there, WD-40. Already started taking this off, got the shield right there. And as you can see, looking at that crack, it's right there, you guys. Hope you can see that. See that crack's about like an inch long. You can see there's like a little bit of just black coming out. That's, you know, that's lost pressure right there. That's, you know, a little bit of black smoke coming out. You know, that's probably, you know, maybe a couple pounds of boost or something that I'm probably losing through that little hairline crack there. But, you know, it's only gotten bigger since I've owned the truck. When I bought the truck, I seen it. It was about that big. Now it's, you know, almost that big. So almost 10,000 miles. I think I got like 9,000 since I bought it or something. You know, it's growing pretty good. So that's why I ordered this up. It should maybe add a little bit of performance, because it is like a better, you know, flowing probably. I've heard people say that it does change the sound of the engine, because, you know, it is a different design. It is a 2-piece design to prevent cracking. So definitely excited to get that. So let's get this big old intake here out of the way. It'll probably take a while, because I can't even remember how I did this. Look, I left a rag in here. When did I do that? I don't even know when I guess I left a rag in here when I put this on. I didn't even notice that. Wow, that's funny. Okay, but that's funny. I completely didn't even know. I was like, wait a second. But I'll take this off, because I gotta figure out how to take this off again. And honestly, this is gonna be the biggest pain. I almost just kind of want to leave this on if I can, but I think I'm gonna have to get it out of the way. I'm gonna get this off, then I'll set up a time lapse for all the rest of this stuff. So let's get started. Okay guys, I actually got a little frustrated with the bolts over there, so I decided to take a break from my truck and I'm going over to my dad's. I just got this pipe right here installed. Got the bolts, just need to tighten them up. Got in the hanger, and now I'm gonna put the muffler on right now. And once I get that on, then we'll have to get the extension pipe, which will have to be cut, and I'll measure to that size and we'll get going on that. But yep, when you ever just get frustrated, just walk away, start on something else, and then come back to it, and then you can be on your way with it, I guess. So let's get this on and get some more stuff done. Got the muffler on right here, and there's actually not that big of a gap between them. I mean, from right here, I actually need to cut about this much off the whole thing. So really only need this piece right there. All that needs to be cut off. So actually, I think since it's got the muffler on it and it's got the downpipe straight to the muffler, I think we'll give it a little startup for you guys. Just to let you guys hear how it sounds. I'll set the camera up right here and give it a little startup, let it run for a couple minutes and give it like a rev or so. Don't want to go too much on it, but yeah, might as well give you guys a little sound of what it's like dumped. What is this? This is right behind the mega cab right here, so I guess this would be a, you'd be dumping it right behind the cab. Maybe just put a little pipe turning down right there, I don't know. But let's do this. Oh my gosh! Whoo! That is smoky. That's only a 30 horsepower tune, you guys. Like, wow. Like, I was just touching the throttle, just like, boom. It's like the engine's like right there. It's like you press the throttle that much and that engine is there ready to go. Oh my gosh, it's more responsive than the Cummins. Dang. I wonder if, because the Cummins, it has the, right now it's on the soft catcher, which is like light throttle response, like improvement. That must be like full max, because that is insane. And I mean, this has transmission tuning, everything. So the whole truck is tuned, the transmission is tuned. It's all done through double R diesel. So that is freaking amazing. Got the MM3 there. Go look at the footage on this, I want to see it, but that's pretty cool. I can't wait to take this out. We just need to get that pipe cut and this truck's ready to go. And I have to get these back bolts. There's two down there, just like, I don't even know. And then the turbo, I don't even know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to honestly just wait till my dad gets here because he's already done this on his second gen. So I'm going to get his help with that. And we'll get this all done. We'll get the transmission. I'm going to have to clean under the transmission. I went underneath there to try to look at the other bolt, and the transmission's all gummed up because I definitely need a new gasket for the transmission pan. So that's glad I got a new transmission pan and everything because it's leaking slowly, but it's all gummed up under there. I'm gonna have to wash underneath the transmission before I can even find the connector. Actually, I seen the connector and it was just covered in just, you can't take the connector off basically. It's nasty, so we need to wash that off first. Progress is happening and we should be right back here once this truck is probably running, or this one. Just got it all finished, as you can see right there. All connects up, so now we're gonna go on a little first drive and see how this thing goes down the road. Here we go, first startup on the truck. Woohoo!
Breathing on the gas pedal.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I've barely not even touched it yet.
Wow. Let's go. That's loud, that exhaust brake.
It's still doing it. I'm not saying that good.
Maybe it works a lot better now, you know, it's tuned now. But give it some gas right here. It's not even loud, really.
It's not too bad.
Like inside, like windows fully up, you can't even tell.
It's good. It's a good thing.
Yeah. So on the 4th gen here, on the 2015, I just want to go over what was done with the truck. There was a Monster RAM intake, which was about $300 and so. We obviously have a delete kit, which surprisingly enough, couldn't find anywhere. We actually got it from Walmart. Literally, Walmart. Ordered it online from Walmart, so if you can't find it anywhere else, check out Walmart. You'll be able to find it right there. It's pretty funny that you can actually get that from Walmart. But that's all that's been done under the hood. And as for the exhaust, it's an MBRP exhaust kit with the muffler. And as for tuning, it is the MM3 custom tuned by Double R Diesel. So this has just one tune on it, 30 horsepower towing tune. Since this truck literally just sits in the garage all the time, so it does not ever get driven out on the street pretty much. And yeah, so we only just went with one tune on this truck. So let's take it out for a quick spin and I'll give you guys a little mini review on how this truck drives. And as for reviewing the deletes and the tune here on this truck, as you can see, we got a nice full tank of DEF. And here, let's give it a little run for you guys. And you guys can see exactly how this truck does. This truck is literally crazy, you guys. This thing is insane for a 30 horsepower tune. The transmission shifts so much better than before. This has a 68 RFE in it, and oh my gosh, does it shift amazing. It shifts very much like an Eisen does in comparison to, you know, how this used to shift. This thing used to shift like a sedan, constantly trying to get up in those higher gears. Very smooth shifting, but was always not built for like a truck, not built for towing. And this thing is completely different. It just takes off. It's insane. Like, transmission holds the gears longer. It is literally the best thing ever. The tuning on this truck, the 30 horse tune with the transmission tuning, is just a world better than before. It's truly a great tune on this truck. Well, we're back at this Cummins again, back at the 05, and now we're just cutting this off because that seems to be the consensus on the forums. Now I do not want to cut the line, so we're just gonna get this. There we go, look at that. See, this is the easy way to do it because this stupid bracket is preventing you from taking off the bolt behind it, so just cut it off. It's just the way, it doesn't need it. Like, look, that's sturdy enough as it is. Just need to get the last bolt out that we just, you know, freed up now. and this should come off other than the turbo ones. I don't know, we might have to take the turbo out, so we'll see about that. So after a lot of other stuff too, we ended up just taking the whole thing out. That thing is just, I just got done lifting it out. I'm tired. Woo! Got it all out. Had to take this line here off. Had to take that line back there off. Had to take this thing off, take it off from the exhaust. Got all that off, and there it is. Got it just to get these 4 bolts, because we started stripping it when we started doing it right there. So we're gonna get this off, get the new manifold, and hopefully get it back in there. Okay guys, after doing some thinking and after struggling trying to get these 2 bolts right here off, I don't know, man. I think we're either gonna, 1, have to sacrifice a wrench and modify it to fit this, or 2, I'm just thinking about possibly just getting a whole new turbo. I mean, I looked online real quick. I can get one that's a little bit better than factory for like $990, or I can get like a nicer one for like almost $1,500. So I'm almost thinking that $990 one, just do that AFE Street Series turbo, but everything's off in here. And honestly, I just don't want to have to like put that turbo back on. Like at the beginning of the video, there's white smoke. I don't know if that's the turbo or has anything to do with it, but you know, I don't want to have to put all this right here back on and then end up having to replace the turbo, say the turbo's bad, or if I want more power or something. So I think I'm gonna sleep on it, decide in the morning. But okay, so the next day, and we got everything taken off, everything's all off, and now we went and got some cheap wrenches. Got a set of these Pittsburgh, I don't know, but they're cheaper, and I think these are like 20 bucks for a whole set, or like 12 bucks or something like that. But either way, they're thinner. So look, they go right on there, and I was able to take them off. So if you ever need, if you can't get a bolt off because you don't have enough room, I guess you can always just buy a cheaper wrench and be a little bit thinner, and you'll be able to get them off. So we're gonna get this off, get the new manifold on, and let's put this back together. After a lot of hard work, we got this nice one here on. This thing was insanely hard to get on, especially when you have the turbo underneath it and you're trying to lift it up in there, but we got it on. Sorry I didn't film it, but I was honestly just standing like right here trying to get it on. I was inside the engine basically getting that on. And I got this just now on. Everything's all hooked up. I just need to get the plate over this, and then we need to put the Egt sensor in right there. So we'll do that next. Thing is on. Look, I got the pyro sensor, the Egt sensor all in there. Everything looks really good. It's really nice. Got it all zip tied up. Going right over here, like that. Going through where the clutch pedal would be if this was a manual. Going up to the Smarty right over there. So pretty good. We're gonna get it a first startup and take a little drive. There we go. Nice start. No smoke. Engine lights on. It's been a couple weeks since the last clip. Let's see if the truck first off starts. So we had everything put together, and we have some engine lights. We have some engine lights, and we have an exhaust leak. I'm pretty sure of it. So I'll show you guys what the engine lights are. I'm gonna see if the truck turns on, because I think I need new batteries. I think that could be the reason why we have some engine lights on. I don't know. So let's see if this thing will just start up first of all. Let's see. Nope. We have nothing. The truck is just barely alive, so we're gonna put some new batteries in it. Luckily I did go buy those, because I was pretty sure we were gonna need some since last like 2 months or 3 months, so ever since it started getting cold, starting up really slow, so I knew I was gonna need new batteries soon. So let's get these guys installed. We got the new batteries in right here. Got some Interstate, what was that, 119 there. Got those in, and for the exhaust leak, one of our gaskets, that one back right there, wasn't even on the bottom one. The gasket was like moved over to the side, so I'll show a picture on the screen to let you see it, but you can see there's black smoke all right up in there. Let's see how it's black up on the side, but got that all fixed. Had to take all these off and retorque them all down, move the gasket and everything. So let's see if this works. Let's see, 1, if it starts up good, and 2, hopefully that exhaust leak is fixed. Okay, so here, let's start it up. Started right up really nice and good. Let's turn on the lights. And as you can see, look at that, no engine lights, so perfect, really nice. Everything's all good. Got the tuner right there, everything's all working there, looks good. And I That's awesome. I'm gonna let this thing warm up. Hasn't been started in a while. Oh, there you go. The battery voltage was low. Now it's going up. So I'm gonna get this thing on the road, and I want to see, hopefully that exhaust leak is fixed. Hopefully that was the cause of it. And overall for the 05, the 5.9 Cummins, the exhaust manifold is doing great. We got no leaks, performs amazing. I can tell just a little bit of sound, maybe change difference, but that's all working great. You can see over here, the pyrometer working great. Got all the gauges on there. This tuner is doing just amazing, by the way. And we have no lights on the truck. That's just the seatbelt light. I don't have it on. I'm just sitting here in the driveway, but everything is working great on the Cummins. And it's funny enough, the truck always had a brake light on and the ABS light on, and when I changed the batteries, it actually fixed that. So I guess if you ever have any lights on your truck, like ABS lights, or you start getting an engine light, it might just be your batteries are finally getting low. So it's pretty crazy. I was driving on low batteries ever since I bought the truck almost a year ago. So pretty crazy, or actually exactly a year ago. It's been exactly a year for the Cummins here, so pretty excited with that. But as for getting the other mods on the AFE shift logic here, for the life of me, neither I nor my dad could get this on. We could not get it on. Literally, it's just one connector. All you have to do is just unplug the connector from the transmission, plug this into the connector, plug this side in the transmission, and no matter what, we could not get it on. Like, we could not get the connector off the transmission. So I'm thinking I might have to go to the dealership, see if I can ask one of the techs there if they can help me out, maybe give them a little money or something, see if we can get something arranged to get that plugged in, because I cannot do it. So sorry I couldn't get this in the video, but I really hope we get this on, because I do not want this to be a $330 paperweight. That would really suck. As for that though, truck's only been on the 60 horsepower tune. Next video, or possibly the video after that, I don't know which one it'll be, but we're gonna get the transmission pan installed, fluid changed, obviously, new filters and everything, and then we are gonna try to hopefully have this installed. But even if we do not, we will turn it up to the 90 horse tune. We will turn the tuner up to the highest we can go with the stock transmission, and that'll be pretty exciting. I'll record that live for you guys, live reaction, everything. That'll be super awesome. I can't wait. I've been wanting to turn up the tuner on this truck for a while now, so really excited for that. As for any future upcoming videos, the 5th gens are going to be hitting the lots here soon. I'm super excited to get the 5th gen trucks in, or more like 4.5 gen, I feel like. So I cannot wait to get those new heavy duties in, and I can't wait. I mean, the second they come in, I'm gonna make a video and try to post those immediately the day one they come out, and try to get those up for you guys, because I'm excited for the new diesel trucks. I love it whenever they come out with the new body style. It's awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell, because we're gonna be posting videos every Saturday from here on out. I do have some content lined up. We are gonna be doing some stuff with the exhaust on the Chargers, so that will be coming after a couple more Cummins videos. I also want to say a big thank you for you guys, because as I'm recording this, we're literally like 14 subscribers away from 10,000 subs. So I just want to say a big thank you, you guys. You guys are really motivating me, and that's why we're going to be doing new videos every Saturday from here on out. And I just can't say thank you enough for the support. It's amazing what you guys do. So can't wait. Definitely gonna have to think of something to do for 10,000 subscribers. Maybe a burnout in this beast right here, especially once we get that little 90 horsepower tune. That'll be really nice. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next Saturday.